Hey guys, Tanner Flowers here. Me and Clint just finished up with this job. We're in Ocoee, Tennessee this time. Going to show you guys a brand new crawl space encapsulation we just did for my friend Wally Hyman. He's got a beautiful home here. Wally contacted me last year in July, and some things happened. We just now got back together recently, and I got this job started Monday before last. So 2 weeks it took me to do this job, which is a lot longer than I normally like for them to take. But this house was a big one. We had a lot of uneven ground. When I say a lot of uneven ground, I'm talking about like, that was a ditch. You had a mound of dirt. You had a ditch in the middle, a mound of dirt, and another ditch. When you got that much uneven ground and that much ditches to work with, it's hard to make them look good. But that's for most people. You ain't talking about the best. When you're talking about the best, getting ready to see what we make all of them look like, baby. Woo! Anytime you crawl inside any job that we've done here, once again, you can look at all of our jobs, crawlspaceartist.com. Just look overhead, usually either to your right or to your left. This time it's to your left, and you'll see a light switch. Flip that bad boy, and you got lights throughout this entire thing in case you ever need to come under here and do anything in the future, or if you're ever going to need any service work done, plumbing, AC work, whatever you might need. Me coming back to change the filters and your dehumidifier when we're finished, you name it. It's just a lot nicer being able to turn some lights on and come under here and work whenever you need to. And what I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to go down this back wall. There's a sunroom to my left. I'm going to work my way around to the left and come back up, and we'll come back down that front wall on the way out. And we'll make a full circle showing you guys every single bit of this job. Hang on, let me flip this camera around. Reason you see those two holes right there, that's going in to that sunroom on the other side. And inside that sunroom there, which I'll show you in just a second, there was not room for anything as far as like a dehumidifier goes. So the only openings going into that room is that opening there, and of course those two holes that you just seen there. And when you go inside here, I went ahead and put one of our humidistat fans inside of this room. You see it back there running? See, those humidistats will take air from inside this crawl space and spit it out. Because if you don't, the air in here will become stagnant where it can't breathe. And when it becomes stagnant, it'll start smelling similar to cat urine. Anyway, this is under the sunroom once again. Let me take you back out of here now. Coming back into the main crawl space here. Got to thank William Austin with Austin Electric for all of our wiring needs. My father-in-law, William Austin, does all of our lighting, all of our outlets for our dehumidifiers, our humidistat fans. Go talking about that ditch earlier, man, this was a huge ditch with lumps of uneven ground. I really think it turned out great though, especially considering what we had to work with. Getting ready to turn this corner coming up here to your left. I'll probably have to turn the phone around after I show it to you, because it is going to be crazy trying to get under this duct. We've been doing it all week, but stay tuned. Let me turn the camera around here so you can see this. Because when you go to come down this right here, you better be ready to get down here on your belly and crawl. And there's only this way and one other way through here. We're getting ready to make a right here and go through some pretty sketchy stuff. Check it out. Right here's where the main AC duct line comes in from the home right here. And you've got to go underneath this to be able to access this other side of the crawl space over here. Kind of got like a middle section right here to our right. Then we've got to go over there beyond that duct line to access the other side. So here we go. And if you think it looks hard just crawling through here, you should have been under here trying to tape all this stuff up and trying to work. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you right now, I am so glad that we are finishing this job up today. I'm telling you right now. If you'll look to your right, well, from being trapped within this trench that I'm in right now. You'll see you had this other middle section. We just came down that wall right underneath there. But I'll show you that again here in a minute. We still got to finish making our way out through that little obstacle right there. There we go. I like to have $1 for every time I've busted my head in this crawl space. Oh man, got another section over here. Boy, this looks good. Can't wait to show you guys this, minus this big mound of dirt that we had to deal with. You can see that row of piers that we had all the way down through there, and there's that mound of dirt I was telling you that was in the middle. That was hard as a rock. You'll see another one of the humidistat fans over to the left there to help pull the air from this side of the home. Let's make our way back up towards this direction here, and then I'll bring all you guys right back down along that front wall with me. Look at that. Look at the top of that wall, how perfect. Look where them plumbing penetrations come through. Look at them piers. You wonder how come so many people want us under their houses. That's because you can't find this quality of work anywhere. And if you think you can, you be my guest and you go ahead and try. And whenever somebody takes your money and you're upset at what they did and the type of work that they turned out, don't call me crying, because I get sick of hearing everybody call me pouting, want me to come fix everybody's stuff. Shit, you couldn't even get nobody to even crawl through that right there, that mess right there. Look at all that. We gotta go and get all the way over there to show you this stuff. Just a minute. Oh, it's a busting my head. How'd you like to be working in behind this duck line right here, huh? I like to whoop somebody's butt whoever put this duck line right here. Let me tell you HVAC people something. When you're putting duck lines inside somebody's home, how about leaving people a little bit of room to work here and get under here, so in case they need to get over to places like that over there I just came from, they can do it a little easier than what I just did. Because if I wasn't some kind of just freak specimen of nature, I wouldn't even be able to do this. And I'm telling you right now, I had a hard time doing it. So if I had a hard time getting around in this mother, think about how hard somebody else could. Good luck with that. Yeah, appreciate it, HVAC people. Thanks. That's what I do too. If I want to make it as hard as I could possibly make it on someone to get around their friggin' house. God almighty. And now that we've maneuvered our way through some of the hardest obstacles of this crawl space, you'll notice over here, centrally located, is where I decided to mount the unit. You'll notice our units all have a condensate pump attached that go up, over, right into a P-trap. That's my initials with the blue glue where I was a little sloppy. I ain't afraid of using too much glue, baby. I get pissed off when I go into houses and I see that people didn't even use any glue. So don't you worry about me using a little bit too much. Now, we gotta go under here, and here's the main row of piers here. There's that center ditch I was telling you about. I'll go down here and go under this main duck line here in a second, and I'll take you guys over here. I think we had 17 piers total in this crawl space. Man, that duck's tight. Woo! Look at that. Guys, keep in mind what I was talking about at the start of this video. How much uneven ground that we had to work with. How many ditches and trenches and just absolute aggravation. And we still make them look like this, guys. Come on. You're getting ready to spend a bunch of money under your house. You know, you're curious about these crawl space encapsulations. You maybe been thinking about getting it done for quite some time. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all something. Y'all getting ready to spend that money? It's going to be expensive, I promise. I don't care who you call. And if you're going to spend it, shit, you might as well spend it with whoever's going to do the best job that you could get. And the best job money can buy, you're looking at it. If you're in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Ooltewah, Lookout Mountain, Signal Mountain, Collegedale, Appleton, God almighty, Charleston. Hell, I just live off Dalton Pike, people. I ain't some big franchise that's getting out here to rob you and take your money. I'm going to give you the best job that you could ask for and that you could pay for. Because not only is that my reputation, but by God, that's just how I am, and I like things being perfect. There's your third and final humidistat fan making our way out of this crawl space. There's the crawl door there. And I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't glad that this was the last few crawls I'm going to have to make for a while under here. We don't have to come back, but for every 6 months, to change the filter in the dehumidifier system. And if I ain't under here until then, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings none. Wally, buddy, appreciate you letting us do this work for you, man. Thank you, for real. It's how I make a living. It's how I feed my family. Gotta thank Clint Presley. Gotta thank my buddy Isaiah Walker for helping us as well. I couldn't have done all this if it weren't for Clint and Isaiah. Willie, always appreciate you, brother, for our lights. And guys, come see us online at crawlspaceartist.com. If you got any questions, call me on my cell phone, 423-503-0512. If you've got a wildlife problem, you're hearing noises in your attic, walls, floors, you name it, we are covered up in wildlife work right now. Squirrels, raccoons, skunks, you name it, people are overrun. Give me a call. We've been doing that since 2005. Nobody does it better. You ain't going to find nobody that beat us at any of the services that we offer, and we don't offer too many. Wildlife removal, crawl space encapsulations, and if you got high-speed internet and you're tired of paying a monthly TV bill, visit me online, littlesilverbox.com, and I'll get you set up and start saving you and your family a ton of money. Get at me, baby. Woo! Moisture level in here is down to 42%. Had been running mid-60s the entire time we were under here. Oh, it feels good to see the sky, baby. Wally, leaving your monitor right here, brother. When you open this crawl door up, just take that inside your house, wherever you want to put it. Let me turn these lights off for you here. We'll lock this door up for you. Thank you so much. And guys, we'll see you on the next one.